Hi friends, hope you're having an amazing day. Today I want to show you the cost of living for a lower working class family here in China. And as you can see, I'm sharing my screen on my cell phone. Disclaimer alert, today is going to be a little bit more expensive than usual just because I got a text right here that the missus is having a bad day at work, the usual stuff. So I've decided to encourage her and show her some love by cooking her a fancy dinner. And the first thing I need to do here is to order some takeouts from the supermarket, which is incredibly convenient. Here I'm using Sam's Club, and you can see I'm adding a bunch of stuff. And even here I'm trying to search for some fresh flowers, just to show some love. But unfortunately, Sam's Club doesn't have any fresh flowers, which is an L. But we'll take that and find some other ways to, work around it. And the currency we're seeing here is Chinese yuan, which is about 7 to 1 to US dollar. And here I'm searching for some steak, which is super expensive in China, and it's not a usual cut at the butchers. So yeah, it's pretty expensive. But I'll try to convert everything into American dollars on the screen so it's easier for everybody to understand. And now we're making a switch to a different app, and the app name directly, I kid you not, directly translates to the hippo. And it's a knockoff version of Sam's Club here in China, and it provides really decent quality goods for a bit cheaper pricing. As you can see, a 1 liter bottle of draft beer, which is pretty good quality, costs 14 RMB, and which equates to $2. Really great price, and it's not bad at all. So if you are ever in China visiting, you should definitely try this app out. It's so convenient, and yeah, you can basically get everything. So I'm trying to make pasta and steak dinner for the missus, so I'm just here prepping everything, getting all the ingredients from these apps and get them delivered to me. And for our second order, we spent around $15 in US and even got some fresh flowers. Ooh, delivery is here. Gotta say thanks to the man, they're really hardworking. And yeah, let's see what we got. Oh, the flowers here. It's really nicely wrapped and protected. It's not expensive, so I didn't expect anything fancy, and it's just not something I usually do, but it's a special gesture to please the missus, right? We'll deal with that later, and let's see what we got here. Everything's nicely wrapped and freezing cold directly from the freezer. Oh, look at the mushrooms. See, it's just really great quality. Anytime you find something that you think it's off, looks a bit off, you can get a refund from these shops, which is great. And the shrimps, love them, and the beers, most importantly. Time to season the meat to prepare for the pasta. Of course, you can get pasta sauce from supermarkets. They're generally a bit expensive and imported, and people here don't generally eat pastas, so we're making it from scratch. Just putting a lot of seasoning in there to make sure it has a lot of depth in flavors. Good. Not happy about the flowers though, but I mentioned it to customer service and they gave me a refund, full refund. And now the sirloin steak, which is quite expensive, I gotta say, for a piece of steak, $6. And they're not gonna be as good as what you get in the US, but that's what we got to work with here. I'll take it. And after we're done and after resting the steak, we're using a Chinese chopper to chop it up. I mean, if you don't have a Chinese chopper at home, what are you doing? Why do you have 10 knives when you can just have one and does it all? And there we go, our dinner, pasta and steak. Cheers everybody, and I can tell the missus is happy, so that's a job well done, right? Look at the color and foaming. Oh, it tastes so good. Cheers. And let's toast to peace and love in the world and happiness to you and your family.